What's up, guys? Welcome back out in the kayak. It's the first time I've been in the kayak in a little while, and yeah, it feels good to be back. But today we're doing something a little bit different than our normal kayak fishing videos. So if you're an East Coast angler, personally I've never fished on the East Coast, but I hear a lot about the mullet run, and this is kind of the West Coast version of the mullet run. And if you don't know what I mean, you'll see what happens when we get out there. But we're here with my buddy Ense. We're towing him back behind me there. And yeah, there's a bunch of birds circling out there, which is a good sign. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get some herring today. As you can see, well, actually I do have one rod here, but probably not gonna be using any fishing rods today. Just gonna be doing some cast netting. So I'll go through the whole rundown once we get out there, but yeah, first things first, we're gonna go out and see if we can mark some bait and start getting on these little morsels. Oh, got some. There you go. So there you go. This is what we're doing today. We're cast netting for herring, and the lens is probably going to get water on it throughout the day, so I apologize for that, but really we want to focus on getting these herring. So basically this is the herring spawn. So in the San Francisco Bay, every year around this time, you know, early part of the year, January, February, and maybe into March, we start getting these herring coming in, and they're coming in to spawn. So what they do is the females come in, lay their eggs on the seaweed, on the rocks, somewhere in shallow, anywhere in shallow, and usually it's during a high tide. And then the males come in and fertilize all those eggs. So that's what we're out here to do today. Right now it's at about 9:15 a.m. High tide is at about 10:30. Usually the high tide is when you want to come get them. I'm not really sure why, but it seems like that's when the herring come in to do their spawning. So we got a few there. Got 3 in one, and then I had 2 or 1 another one. I'll give you a quick look at them. So that's a small one right there, little herring. And that's like a medium-sized one right there. And we don't really have any big ones yet, but I think this might be a female. Yeah, I think this is a female. It's got the eggs. And those smaller ones might be males. All of them are good bait. So the smaller ones are good for some stuff, and the bigger ones are good for other stuff. So we're going to get as many as we can. The limit is 10 gallons or around 100 pounds. So probably about half of my ice chest full. So we're going to see what we can get with Ense with me today. We're going to be casting around here and see if we can get us enough bait to last us basically an entire season. Halibut fishing, lingcod fishing, crab fishing. You know, herring is a great bait for everything. Not like a huge school, but just I got 1 or 2 in there. Yep. Big one. 3. We got 3 in that one.
Alright, Pocket's at the point right now.
Okay. Use some bigger herring, so you can see this one. That's a little bit bigger there. Definitely got the eggs in there. Oh, come in. Another big one. So we're getting a few here. We're not really on the big school yet, but yeah, if you get on them good, you can easily pick up like 50 in one net. Oh yeah, there's some. It's not too bad. Yeah, maybe like 5 or 6. 5.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Whoa. Almost just fell in.
Adam almost just fell in.
Gotta be careful here. This kayak is stable, but still gotta be careful. Just pick away at them slowly but surely. couple more. So Ense is behind me there. He's throwing his cast out on a Revo, which is way less stable, more built for speed, but
No skunk.
he got one. First one of the day. Hopefully none of us go in the water, but I feel like this is probably our best chance, if ever, to go swimming. Are you ready for it yet? So I'm no pro at this, but here's my technique. First you tie off one end to your wrist here, so that way, in case you let out all the line, the net doesn't go down into the abyss. And then gather all the rope into one hand, your right hand if you're right-handed, your left hand if you're left-handed. And then you get the top of the net, I think this is called the horn. Grab halfway down the net, both of those in your right hand. So everything is in your right hand right here. Then I grab this bottom of the net, flip it over my arm a little bit, one or two, then stand up if you can, give it a little twist, let it fly. It's definitely going to take some practice throws. You're not going to get it the first time, but anyways, hopefully it opens all out, drops nicely. We want to let it sink all the way to the bottom, and then one swoop, bring it back in. If you're lucky enough, there's a couple herring in there, like that. 3 of them in there. Yeah, I feel like in here maybe. Alright guys, little update. I don't know if you can see in there. There we go. Got quite a few, maybe like, I don't know, 50, which is okay, not too bad. But it'd be nice if we got on a big school where we can really get them, you know, get more at a time, I guess. But good cast net practice. It's fishing for the big one back there. No action yet, but we'll keep looking here. Yeah, I just got 3. One. Oh yeah, there's some. Oh, herring.
Let's go, Adam. Let's go, Adam. Alright, I'll see you in a few. You think I can pedal faster than you?
Probably.
Kayak?
With all the adrenaline you have going right now. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna fall out. The strap's gonna fall out. Alright, we just got word from Outdoor Chef Life. It's happening. So if we get on this thing where they're spawning good, we're gonna get a punch in one net. We should be able to get like 20, 30, 40, 50, who knows. So far I think I got about 50. So honestly, it's probably gonna, all that work that I just used to get all those, it's probably gonna be all for very little, because I'm just gonna knock them dead over here. But anyways, we got a little bit of a haul. It's probably about a mile paddle or motor over there. So yeah, see you guys when we get over there. I think it's gonna happen. Increase the speed. Yeah, that's pretty good. I get an extra mile per hour with the extra paddling. I'll take it. So you guys probably can't see it, but that's where we're headed. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 8 boats lined up right there. They're all netting the herring. But also, I mean, look at all those mansions up on that hill. We're gonna get them if we can get over there in time. I think it's only gonna take a few, like maybe 10 throws, and we'll have our limit. All right, it's loaded. I can already see it. We're coming up into the shoreline here. It's loaded right here, but we're still out a little bit too deep. This is 15 feet of water. We need to get into 12 is like the deepest I like to go. Ideally, the shallower the better, because if you think about that cast net, it needs to sink down. So if it's sinking down a long ways, it's just more opportunity for those fish to swim out. So shallow water, we can get that net around them, swoop them up, bring them in. Game time. We're gonna get right up tight to the shoreline here. We might even use spot lock, I don't know. Oh yeah, right here. We're marking them big time. Big time marking them right here. 12 feet. So you can even tell the water here is just like off color. See how many we get here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got him. There we go. There's probably about 10. Oh yeah, we're gonna get him with that throw. Oh yeah. Oh, this is heavy. I can tell they're in here. Oh yeah, look at that. They're falling out, gotta bring them in. Yeah, probably got about 20 or 30 on that one. Oh, that wasn't even a good throw, but I bet they'll still be in there. Oh yeah, even with the bad throws, doesn't even matter. Loaded nets. Makes so much of a difference when you get on the good school, but yeah, it's loaded in here. Look at this, got scales, suds, and yeah, spawns going on for sure. That was fun. Honestly, I'm like almost kind of sad I just wasted all that time this morning. I want to catch more while it's still good in here, but already got my limit. Plenty of herring, don't want to get any more than I need, and obviously don't want to go over the limit. So plenty of bait now for the rest of the season. You'll be seeing these herring in upcoming videos here. So thank you guys for watching. Fun little video, quick video. Hopefully you learned something about casting. Hopefully you learned something about herring. And yeah, that's the herring spawn 2022, baby.